Okay guys, we are back for our walkthrough. We've taken a couple days off, but I'd say longer than that, wouldn't you?
Probably
About a week, maybe a bit less.
I'd say about 5 days to a week.
Yeah, we're looking for a, well, I was looking for a similar kind of game to what I've played in the past. I've come across this, so let's see how this goes. This is called Last Stop. Hey man, I'm trying to surprise my friend for his birthday. Can you please use his creator code? If so, his code is It's Plunger. I'm sure you've had that one before.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll check out if I obviously... I will check it out if I'm using Fortnite, I'm assuming. But anyway, we are back for our stream. So we are going to play... What was it called again? Last Turn? Last Stop, there you are. It doesn't tell you anything on the main menu. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a follow. Can I please get a follow back? Yeah, if you give me a follow, pal, I will give you a follow back.
Is that the one with the
No, it's a different guy. He's called T-Guy the God.
You're off your rocker, Pete. You know that.
Oi, get back here!
Shit. What do you think?
Just run, you idiot.
Bollocks.
Over there!
Come on, down here.
No, Pete. There's a train! Peter!
Just don't stop.
That was close.
You alright?
Straight into the action by the looks of it.
Get back here!
Guess we're going down.
Big trouble!
Come on, this way. See ya. Come on. Nice work.
You're late.
Who the hell are you?
You were supposed to be here 20 minutes ago. I gave you clear instructions. Anyway, come on. We can probably still make it if you're quick.
What are you talking about?
Hang on, Pete. Hey, mate, can you get us out of here?
What? Are you kidding? Didn't you hear me? We don't have time for this. Either you're coming or piss off. But don't expect a refund. This isn't a charity.
Guess we're going with him then.
Some different dimension by the looks
Sam!
of things.
What are you doing? That thing's radioactive. Get back! Chicken. Sam! Oh my god.
It's now or never, son! They're over there! So be it.
Wait!
You're necked.
The other one's through that door. Gotcha!
No. I don't believe
I thought it was going to be a brick wall as well. It's like a portal. That was. That's stop. Okay, so this is the present day. I think the other day was 1982. So paper dolls, domestic affairs, stranger danger. Let's go with this one.
The next station is Cobbett Square.
That's pretty neat, to be fair. You can pick whichever path you want to go on. Okay, we are currently in the loading screen at the moment. So far, I think the game's pretty cool. Already into the chase.
Might be worth trying to do all three of them in the future. Or trying to.
Well, that might be what you have to do. Might be. So we got The Handsome Man, Stranger Danger Chapter 1. Did you cover for me? No. Sad faces hanging out round mine. You coming? Okay, let's read the full conversation before we know what we're getting into here. So we got a guy called Vivek on the 14th of June at 25 to 10 at night, sending a link saying chemtrails are real. You won't believe the chilling evidence recently unearthed which reveals a global consortium. So then you've got whoever this character is. It's not giving a name, it's just saying you at the moment. It's saying, what's this? Just read it, it's what I was talking about the other day. Laughing face, seriously. Okay, I opened the link but immediately closed it when I saw a picture of a gorilla wearing aviators and smoking a J. Smoking a joint, obviously. That's Bigfoot. Anyway, that's just an ad for another page. Not important. Laughing face, where are you? Feeling a bit ill, so I'm staying home. Bullshit. Cool face, I would say. I would call it a cool face. Cool emoji. I know that wrestling thing was on at like 4 AM this morning. Moyes was talking about it in maths. Did you watch it? Hell in a Cell. It was awesome. Laughing face, no. Did Mr. Hughes say anything? Yeah, he properly kicked off. Laughing face. Did you cover for me? Kissy face. No. And then obviously the Viveks put three sad faces, I would say, sad faces. Hanging out round mine, you coming? So might be difficult, you bet, lifesaver. Might be difficult, let's try that one. Haven't done my coursework, but should be able to sneak out. Okay. Do you have any 8s? Ailing, nope. Go fish. Got any aces? Yeah, have my ace. So I'm assuming this Ailing and Emily character isn't the one that we are, because I'm assuming that's a conversation she can hear from downstairs. So it's got all the dialogue. It's got the Q-tips, which basically mean when you tap a button, you have to do it in a certain amount of time, like we did at the very start. It's got a dialogue and a storyline behind it as well. So it's going in the way of the games we've played before. It's It's also interesting how you've got 3 storylines to pick from. We might have to pick all 3 to complete the game, or it might just be one that we can, you know, pick. But we will go through each path. If it is just one path that we can to complete the game, then we will go through each one to see how they go. So we are going to carry on. So we're playing with this character at the moment. We don't know who it is.
Got any kings? Nope. Go fish.
Her friends.
Here you go.
So she can't go that way.
That's 4 of a kind. Slipping out without saying goodbye.
Goodbye, ask if it's okay, ignore Emma. Ask if it's
Can
okay.
I go out? Have you done your homework?
Have you done your homework? Get off my back. I have, maybe. I have.
Dotted every I, crossed every T. You can check if you want. Liar.
Whatever, appeal to mum. Wow. Appeal to
Can
mum.
I go out, Mum?
Of course I couldn't. Say hello to Vivek for me.
Would it kill you to spend some time with your family for once?
Another day, apologise, arrest me. We're gonna be nice to start with.
I know, I'm sorry. How about I make dinner tomorrow night?
That'd be lovely, dear.
I'll get the pizzas out of the freezer now then, shall I?
Cancel the wedding, tease Emma, pity Ash. Pity Ash.
I hope you can put up with my sister better than I can, Ash. Oh, I guess I'm just stuck with her at this point. Off you go then.
Text me when you're on your way home, love.
Stranger danger. Okay. So obviously the game isn't adjusted to all the graphics, but it looks like the storyline is pretty cool at the moment. The Godfather bargain bin.
Bet you £5 I could hit that car over there with a rock or something.
Go on then.
Nah, what if the alarm goes off?
Too scared.
No, I just don't want to upset the neighbours. You don't shit where you eat.
Oh, lovely. Hey, Donna.
Hey, you got here quick.
Banned the Godfather, not working tonight, where's my dinner? Abandon the
I thought
Godfather.
you were working tonight. Who's manning the Godfather?
Nah, Dad's had to close down for a few days.
Right in the deep fat fryer again.
Jug the food, barf, poor rat. Poor rat.
Not Boris that lived behind the fridge.
Nothing that exciting. Just a dodgy batch of scampi. Gave some people a runny bottom.
Well, there goes that Michelin star.
Look on the bright side, Vivek's estate, classic Viv. Look on the bright side.
Cheer up. At least you don't stink of fish grease tonight.
Are you both finished? Did you see that guy just there? The one with the pretty lady?
Yes.
I did.
I've been watching him from my window for a few nights now.
Bit creepy.
Okay. Something wrong? Dirty boy, not good. Something wrong.
Okay. I keep seeing him bringing home different girls. Boys too.
I don't know how to respond to this. Nice.
That's not the weird part. He brings them home, but I've not seen one of them leave.
What are you saying?
Well, I've had my suspicions for a while, but I'm now pretty convinced. I think he's building a guerrilla army.
Profitably
Could be
weird.
kidnap. International slave trade?
Weird sex thing, I imagine.
Oh yeah, I hadn't considered that. Probably a sex thing, yeah.
We should play Knockdown Ginger on him.
Cyberpunk prank call dating profile. Dating profile usually is the best
Let's
way.
see if he's on Tinder.
No way. We've got to be all forensic and stuff. Covert surveillance, like your sister.
Well, all these options aren't the one I'd go for, but the top
I
one,
don't
she's
think
no
Emma
spy.
would know the meaning of covert.
Getting bored. Want to do some gas?
Oh sweet. I'm up for that. Okay, Becky. What would you rather do? Be put in prison for 10 years, but when you come out you get £20 million, tax-free. Or, get the 20 mil up front, but you die when you're 35.
What are you on about?
Come on, which one would you take?
I wouldn't take either. They both sound shit.
No, you have to.
Probably take the 20 million up front, live it up on a yacht.
But you die when you're 35.
Yeah, I know.
Like a really horrible slow death.
Okay, fine. I'll go to prison then.
But it's solitary confinement for the entire time.
That's okay.
And you don't have a bed to sleep on. Just a stone floor with loads of spiders about.
You're just adding stuff to make it work.
Okay, what are we looking for exactly? So I'm assuming it's wanting us to hit 10 objects. And you've got 6 so far. I think anyway. Or is the right side what we need to get? So I'm assuming the left side is how many we've done and how many more we need to do is on the right side. And we've got 2 more, well, be one after this. Where's this last one? Is that it? No. strange.
What you?
So basically I need to hit objects. And I think I've got one left to find at the moment.
Try flinging another one into the bin.
Doesn't let you do anything. The only way you can do it is by finding it. It like glows like yellow. You obviously don't throw it at him. See, that's the only way that I would see it as logical, is hitting that. Oh, the camera, of course. Didn't see that. Happy days.
Check it out. Freaky dude's back and he's all alone.
Not this again.
Curious, interesting, deviant. Deviant, I reckon.
We should stalk him.
No way!
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be turned into a human kebab.
He is pretty fit.
Sex mad Becky.
Always thinking about boys.
Of course. Let's follow him. I want his number.
When he makes high concept art out of your body parts, don't say I didn't warn you.
Come on, Codfather.
Look lively, Codfather. The catch of the day is getting away.
That's a fucking terrible line. Honestly.
You know, he's probably meeting with his superiors in the guerrilla army.
Oh,
Just to
right.
be clear.
So Cannibal Killer is out, Guerrilla Army is back in.
Yeah, I'm coming round to it again.
Poor fellas, probably just run out of condoms.
Cannibal murderer, but practices safe sex. Nice.
Could have saved himself a walk. You can get condoms in the loo at the Ploughman's Arms.
He's actually pretty good looking for a deranged killer.
I can't deny, he's one handsome man.
Almost as pretty as you, hun.
Ah, make a boy blush.
Viv, you do have form when it comes to these wild stories.
Wake up, sheeple. There are crazy things going on in this city.
All those 3 months when he went full flat earther.
On that occasion, I was just a victim of fake news.
So we go in the construction site then? Or is it here? Ah, down this way.
Never been to this part of town before.
Me neither. Handsome guy's heading for that old building.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't say that if you were straight. Come on. Ooh, handsome guy's heading for that building.
Guerrilla army's still not off the table. Building looks big enough to be a fortress.
Places half fallen down.
Gentrification, construction workers party. Party.
Maybe he's setting up a rave.
Okay, but what about all those people he's been disappearing?
They're probably all inside having fun.
Be bold.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
I'm game.
You two are mental. What are you going to do? Just walk through the front door?
Take the
I
lead.
think there's another way in.
Okay.
Let's try that back door over there.
Crap, it's locked.
Well, that's that then.
One of those top floor windows are open.
I'm sure we can get up there somehow.
So it's also one of these puzzle games as well. Maybe not as hard. All you have to do is climb on a ledge.
Willing to concede at this point, he might not be the head of a guerrilla army.
Seek
Are you guys
confirmation.
seeing this?
Guys like an X-Man or something.
Holy shit, we're gonna be rich.
You are?
Get a video of this. We'll sell it to the tabloids. Imagine the likes.
Sounds good.
Let me get a good angle.
Leg it! This is mental!
Run, fellas! Wait! You guys! Guys, I'm stuck! Guys! Help!
What the hell have you done?
What do you mean? He was gonna attack Donna.
That was a bit of an overreaction, don't you think?
A little appreciation here. I just saved your life.
Dude, bollock naked.
He's not dead, is he?
He's got superpowers. He probably can't be killed.
We need to tell someone.
Whoa, hang on there. Let's not make any rash decisions.
I'm not getting in trouble for this. This was your dumb idea.
Donna, what if your sister finds out about this?
I don't know, I can't think straight.
We need to move him. Let's get him inside, out of sight. That should hold him for now.
Thank God he's still breathing.
We have to turn ourselves in. This is getting out of hand.
What?
Slow down. Think about it. No one has to get into trouble.
All right, fine. So we leave and phone for help anonymously.
Hang on. We've left our fingerprints all over the place.
And your sister's a copper?
Well, we're screwed.
We can't let him go.
For the time being, he has to stay here.
Emma?
Where the hell are you? Tell me this instant.
Just hanging out at Viv's. Sorry, lost track of time.
Well, I'm at Vivek's right now and you're nowhere to be seen.
Just stay there. I'll be there right away.
Donna, don't you dare hang up on me.
Well?
That was Emma.
Your sister?
She's outside Vivek's place right now.
Emma's at the Codfather.
You need to fix this, Donna. She can't come here. We'll go to prison.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, Becky. I'll deal with this.
Shh.
Why are you shitting us, Viv?
I was trying to get you to stop saying our names.
Oh, no.
He's awake.
Well, that was interesting. I know it's a bit dark, guys. Got a trophy in, the handsome man. Awesome. Okay, so that was that one. So now we are in with the other stories. So we've got John Smith, Commuter Rage, and then Mina Hughes, the candidate. So I wonder if we failed at that mission, or if it's just that we have to do these and then we go back into that, or if it all links together, or they're just completely different stories. We're gonna find out. Let's have a look.
The next station is Solcella Lane.
Okay. Commuter Rage. This looks a lot like that guy that we just hit over the head with the pole before he turned into a monster or something, I'm assuming. Oh.
Hey, Dad.
Good morning. Yes, I'm fully aware of the time. Just give me a sec and we'll be out of here.
Ready when you are. I did my lunch already, so you don't need to worry about that. And I know you said I couldn't have crust sandwiches, but I put ketchup on it, so it's one of my 5 days. Oh, and before I forget, you know I asked you to sign my homework diary? Well, you don't need to worry about that anymore. I managed to forge your signature. By the way, a friendly reminder, there's nothing in the freezer. Can you go to the shop? Maybe get some of that new mouthwash while you're there. You know, the one with the picture of the dragon on the bottle. It's the best one because it shows all the bits of bad breath in the sink when you spit it out. Dad, can I get an electric toothbrush for my birthday? My friend Dylan has one. He said it's really fun, like going on the car wash, but in your mouth. Maybe we could share it with 2 different brush heads. Obvious. You need a new toothbrush anyway.
I like listening to this dialogue.
All over it. And it looks as flat as a pancake. Dad, how comes I have hair and you don't?
Because
You
he's
have
an old
some,
guy.
But it's in the shape of a horse. Will I have horseshoe hair when I'm older?
Okay, so we can't go through there. Apologise, guys. Right. Assuming we can only go this way. No? Okay, we can come this way then. We can go back here. So anything to look at before we go? Okay.
Right, ready to leave.
Phone, Dad.
Phone. Right. Give it a buzz for me, Mom.
Calling.
There it is.
All set?
Let's rock and roll.
Let me check the place. The last one downstairs is the rotten turnip.
Oh, slow down, Mom. Not sure I'm up to a race.
We've lost Molly. Bet you. I hope not.
Stills and some
Happy days
close
we
for that
didn't.
man, Jack.
Well, she's a good girl for
What's the deal with Jack's post always coming to us?
sticking with us. Still with Jack's post always coming to ours. Same initial.
Well, it's the same surname and initial. Come on, let's drop it off for him.
Okay. So, chicken dippers for dinner?
Couscous.
Well, maybe something a bit more nutritious. I was thinking couscous.
Wow, get you, Jamie Oliver.
I hope he takes, obviously I know it's only a game, but I do hope he takes care of his daughter, because, you know.
Hello, Jack.
Like a good family.
Oh, hey.
Here you go.
There's been another mix-up. Here you go.
Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, cheers.
Jack, your clothes look mental.
What? No, they're not.
Barking up wrong tree, leave it out, Mol, can't disagree.
They are a bit.
They're so tight, doesn't your will get pinched?
Funny kid. Anyway, I have to go. Nice seeing you both.
Love a weird thing to say for a kid, that. Hang on.
Do you have any post for us?
Yeah, hand it over. Stealing posts is a crime.
Ah, yeah, I do. There you go. Sorry, it's a bit of a pile.
That was a very strange thing for a kid to say that. To be fair. There you go. Right. Great.
Oh, thanks.
You messed up, Jack.
Anyway, I've really got to run.
Don't give yourself a wedgie.
Clueless.
His head screwed on properly.
I like him.
Promise me you won't turn out like that.
Don't worry, Dad. Your daughter's a super genius.
Now that's what I'd like to hear.
Why don't you and Jack be friends? You don't have any friends.
Shazzy is my friend.
Yeah, but she's a work friend. You need cooler friends. Friends who jog and have stupid hair.
Yeah, your definition of cool is slightly different to my lot.
You were kidding about the couscous, right?
You're going to turn into a chicken dipper one of these days. And then they'll lock me up.
Well, that's silly.
I think some of these letters are from social services again.
Don't worry. If they send one of those people around again, I'll shoot them with a machine gun, then push them down the rubbish chute.
Right, see you later then, nuisance.
Don't forget dinner. Bye, Dad.
Okay. So the kid's gone to school. Let's see what the dad does now. Paper dolls. That was the same guy we were talking to about the mail.
Close shave.
Yeah. Late for work.
Whereabouts do you work?
Sorry, mate, what was that?
Oh, I was just asking where you work.
Yeah, I work. Sorry, yeah, I work by Salt Cellar Lane.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm being rude.
Don't worry. See you around.
Loving that talk. That's going to be the most awkward conversation.
You bloody idiots!
My phone!
That's expensive stuff!
Are you guys alright?
The screen's smashed. Do you know how expensive these are?
Let me help.
Look, let me help you up.
Get away from my stuff, thief!
I'm just trying to help.
Give me your arm. You two were made for each other.
They're switch bodies. Bet you.
What did... Sorry, did you just say something?
Sorry, mate.
No?
Gotta go.
Right.
See, that was the character we seen at the very start of the game in the prologue. So I don't know
what time do you call
who he
this?
is at the moment.
Sorry, I got held up.
Oh, never mind now. I need your advice on something.
Go on.
So, I met Darren again last night. You know, the one with the funny ears.
Captain Spock.
Anyway, he invited me back to his last night. Finally!
Go well.
Can't complain. So are you going to that drinks thing on Thursday?
Hang on. What happened with Darren?
I'll fill you in on that later. Please say you'll come out. You're the only one I can talk to.
Sounds like she's from Birmingham. Dad duties.
Gotta look after Molly.
Oh, you always use that as an excuse.
It's true though. Family comes first. When it's your daughter or your son, you know what I mean? That's obviously they're being babysat.
Morning, or should I say afternoon?
It's only just gone 9.
9:02 by my watch. Synced to Big Ben. Good grief. Careful, Sunshine. Don't forget who's in charge around here.
You're our supervisor, not our prison warden.
Now all I can think about is Shaz in handcuffs.
Do you even do any work round here?
If you knew the pressure I'm under to hit the new targets, the fact I'm keeping it together is a miracle. We all have targets. Oh, he's piped up, hasn't he? You better wind your neck in. Don't forget you're on report for all those days off.
Yeah, because he was in hospital.
Shaz, that's tragic. Come on.
What an interesting job.
Pete's print, you bastard!
Hello, welcome to technical support. To help us with your query, in your own words, please describe your problem.
Can I speak to a human, please?
Thanks. Did you say you would like to refer a friend?
Supervisor. Supervisor. Supervisor.
I'll put you through to one of our support team advisors.
Finally.
We are currently experiencing a high number of calls. You are number 164 in the queue. Please hold.
Oh man. It's funny because I've been there before with automated fucking...
Let's get out of here.
Oh, that was golden, that, to be fair. I can understand his
John, mate,
frustrations.
where do you think you're going? I'm going home.
It's 5 p.m. I think we're entitled.
Didn't you get my email? I marked it as important. You couldn't have missed it.
No, I didn't get your email.
Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Long story short, there's been a bit of a foul-up. Anyway, I need the Royal Oak files completed by the start of tomorrow.
I think it can keep.
No can do. The big man upstairs says it's tomorrow or your department is in deep doo-doo.
I'll stick around and help you out.
Well, as John's case is, I don't think we should set a precedent of sharing out work.
Thanks, Shaz, but it's okay.
What about Molly?
I'll get a sitter. You go home.
Good lad.
All right. Well, if you're sure, I'll see you outside Molly's school tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Shaz. And remember, it's a school night, so don't get up to too much trouble.
Ugh.
You never sent me.
Shit rolls downhill, mate.
So Clive's a bit of a dickhead, obviously. You know what I mean? Clive's a dickhead. We're in a shitty job. Printing out, well, faxing things. And then he's through to an automated... You know, I get like that. I'm not even working for a company. I just get like that when I'm trying to get through to someone like a bank or something, you know what I mean? That's funny.
Oh, for
Then this is pretty sad though. Obviously he's meant to be spending time with his daughter. He's obviously missed the transport because Clive's been a complete dickhead. And so he obviously needs to make it up one way or the other. I just hope it doesn't impact John in a whole. But I'm not gonna lie, it did make me laugh what happened before. Hopefully Molly's good. Left out of order, of course it is. John's just having a shitty day. We've all been there, pal, you know what I mean? We've all had that shitty day. Trust me. Let's get back to Molly.
Dad!
Yeah. Glad you're enthusiastic, Molly. And chicken dippers.
Shit. Chicken dippers.
You forgot dinner, didn't you?
Oh shit, chicken dippers. I'll fix it.
I'll fix you something. I'll throw some things together.
I think there's some jelly in the fridge.
Guess that's fine, that'll do. Too late to complain. Guess that's
So much
fine.
for healthy eating. Who am I to complain?
It's kind of late for you to get back. I've been here since 3 o'clock.
Yes, pretty sad that.
What, do you want me to get a childminder in the future?
Yes.
I didn't mean to say it like that, come on. Walked into that one.
You don't need a childminder. And anyway, we can't afford one.
Well, I did my homework. Do you want to check it?
Okay.
Yeah, just let me rest my eyes for 5 minutes. Then I'll sort out food. And I'll take a look at your homework. Alright?
So I'm assuming we want to go in the kitchen? No? In the bedroom? Okay. I can see what's going to happen. He's going to go to sleep for 5 minutes and sit the whole night.
You two were made for each other.
Has he switched body now?
I'm sorry. I overslept again. Where am I?
He's in,
Molly?
yeah, they switched bodies.
Molly, are you here? What the hell is all this stuff? Where the hell am I? What's up with my voice? My body feels weird.
He switched bodies with all the guards. Yeah, there you are. Well, trophy earned, commuter rage. Honestly, that was pretty funny, but okay, so we've got Mina Hughes left. So I'm assuming this is all linking together, because the first one we played was as that kid, the second one we played as John Smith, I think his name was, and then he switched bodies with that other guy. Now we're with Mina Hughes, the candidate. Okay.
The next station is Platt Square.
Okay, let's see what this one's all about. I'm going to assume that this is just going to be one chapter, and then it'll all go into one big one maybe, or we might be able to choose the chapters again for chapter 2. Hopefully we do, because I don't want to be, you know, I want this to run for a long amount of streams, so more than 2 or 3 streams hopefully. But if it's a short one, then I enjoy it either way. I'm enjoying the game actually. First one, you know, first chapter that I played, it was okay, but then the second one was, you know, hilarious with that John Smith character.
Do you value all human life?
Yes.
Some more than others.
Are there circumstances where it's appropriate to deceive a loved one or partner?
Depends.
Depends on what I stand to gain.
And to take the life of a loved one?
Steady on.
What a provocative question. I think I could only answer that in the moment.
Are you capable of suicide?
Anyone's capable of suicide, so we're gonna go yeah.
Sure. But it won't be necessary.
What if you were instructed?
Ha.
Be one hell of an order.
Please be cooperative, Miss Hughes.
What is your greatest fear?
Wasting time.
This interview will never end.
Are you afraid of answering questions?
Get on with it.
No, you can continue.
If you were to be sent on a long trip, how long could you be away from your normal life?
Be specific.
We mean your life outside of work, your attachments, your family.
I'll do
Whatever was required of me.
Even years?
What if the trip was indefinite?
Is it?
Thank you, Miss Hughes. We appreciate your time.
That'll be all for now.
Got me on speed dial?
You got a spare hour or two?
I may have.
I'm coming over.
Mina! Mina Hughes!
Name badge, full name Amy NG, not a name I plan to remember, surprised at a clearance level. Hands, slight tremble, nervousness or excitement. Either way she's unguarded with her feelings, no wedding ring, smart. Facial analysis, unguarded smile doesn't seem faked, overly keen to make a good impression. Total rookie, doubt she's seen combat.
Hey, Mina.
Negligible. Negligible? Sorry guys, I can't. So, hey Mina, please move with cherries on top.
Do you mind if I get past?
I'm Amy. Amy Ung. I'm pretty new here. I can understand why you don't remember me.
I am going to need to get past at some point.
Oh, sorry. You're a big deal around here. I thought maybe you could give me some tips. I read your Operation Bloodhound report at Sandhurst. You know they use you as a case study there as an example of how to keep a clear head under extreme pressure.
Okay.
Since then I've been doing a lot of meditation. I think
So
it
we're
helps a
going
lot,
this
you
way?
know. Oh, what am I saying? You don't need me to tell you that.
Sorry, are we going the same way?
Anyway, I've been with the company about 18 months now, just transferred over from the Gibraltar office. Have you been stationed there before? Sorry, that's a stupid question. There's good work being done over there at the moment, but obviously it's nothing compared to HQ. I'm really lucky to get the opportunity to work down here. Hey, maybe we'll end up working together at some point. It would be great to shadow you, to learn from the best.
Right.
I've heard so much about you. It's an honour to meet the legend in person.
We've got a doctor with no face walking past.
Are you taking the lift too?
Oh, no. It's been lovely to meet you. Bye.
Yes.
So,
See, you've met Amy.
oh, yes.
Promising recruit, what?
Yeah, put her in the mix and you'll get anyone talking just to get her to shut up.
She's getting fast-tracked.
What?
Blasted thing.
Fast-tracked where?
The most intelligent people in the world working here, and we can't even get a lift to operate reliably.
Sir?
Advanced Dynamics, your section.
Great. So I have to look after her then?
No. About bloody time. She'll be reporting to me for the time being. I want her to see her progress directly.
Why the special treatment?
I've decided to include Amy in the selection process. Since you. I hear she performed very well. Let's see who comes out on top. I think this is your stop. Please.
Sir.
Interesting. So we've got 3 different character roles at the moment. That is 3 entirely different characters. You've got the father, he's got a little girl, you've got the children, and then you've got the CIS spy, domestic affairs. got a woman going past with an umbrella, another person walking past an umbrella. You're gonna distant. Oh, there's a ghost. Okay. Okay, so let's read this conversation. Dad. Dear Mina, hope you're well. What would you like for your birthday? Sincerely, Dad. Dad, you don't need to text like you're writing a letter. Mina, thank you for your message. I will correspond with you in whatever manner I feel comfortable with. Would an M&S voucher be sufficient? Sincerely, Dad. Yes, Dad, that would be most delightful. Dear Mina, in light of your cordial visit later this evening, I've decided to... They've spelt decided wrong. Decided to delay my routine eating hours to suit your inappropriate work schedule. Dinner shall be served at 19:30, which is 7:30 p.m. Your suggestion of eating at 8 p.m. is simply not possible. Hope we can both agree that this is a suitable compromise. Sincerely, Dad. Half true, double booked. Hey Dad, sorry that this is last minute, but can we rearrange me to come over another time? I realised I arranged a while back to go out for dinner with a friend tonight. Okay.
Come for a checkup, have you?
Sad innuendos. Quit the cute talk. Let me in. Quit the cute
You know
talk.
what I'm here for.
Can't get enough of my sensitive bedside manner.
Skip to the end. I don't want to stay out here all night.
Hey, just having a bit of fun.
Save it for the bedroom. Fun starts upstairs.
So is she a prostitute, or is she his girlfriend? All seems a bit weird to me at the moment. So do we want whiskey, Laporte fluid, or luxury tap water? We're gonna go for the water, I think. Keep a clear mind.
Are you right, babe?
Trophy earned, teetotal. Are you right, babe? Long day, tired, shattered. Long day.
Yeah, just had a long day.
So she's cheating on him.
You make me sound like a superhero.
Well, it could be for all I know. Is there anything I can help?
Yeah.
You could help me take out the recycling.
How about a back rub instead?
Yeah, I'll have one of those. But later. Is Dylan asleep?
I'll let him wait up for you. make sure he's reading and not watching TV.
So she's got a kid. She is either partner or husband to this guy, and she's sleeping around.
I'll go say goodnight.
Sounds like a horrible character, if I'm honest.
Hi.
Is everything?
Yeah, just eating. How's Grandad?
What? Oh, yeah, he's fine. I told him about your 200-meter swimming badge. He was very proud.
500 meters, Mum. I got my 200-meter badge ages ago. Why do you always forget this stuff?
Oh, sorry. You're just getting too fast at getting these badges. It's hard to keep track.
Dad said you'll come and watch me do my 750 meters. Please say you'll come this time. And it's the 400 and the 300. Everyone else's mum's come.
And she's missing Vince.
I'm sorry, darling. You know that it's hard for me to always get away from work. But I'll make a special effort next time. I'll put it in my diary and underline it in red pen. Okay, now it's getting late. Time for bed.
Oh, come on. Can't I stay up until 9? Dad always lets me stay up a little longer if I'm reading.
Okay, but I better see this light off when I come back up here at 9. Okay?
So I can't understand why you would have a child, be in a relationship or married. We obviously had the child with that man, and then you sleep around. Trophy earned the candidate. Okay. I thought it would be like this. So we get to decide these chapters again. Okay, let's go for John Smith first this time.
Previously on Last Stop.
I know, I'm running late. Let me get sorted on quick.
What's the deal with Jack's post always coming to us?
Do you have any post for us?
Ah, yeah, I do. You know?
You see that? Couldn't even bother to bring me a damn post.
I like him.
Are you guys alright?
Made for each other.
Okay, so the last time we seen this one, he switched bodies with that guy he bumped into that was annoyed about his phone. So he's in his body, and I'm assuming that other guy with the broken phone is in John Smith's body, which is the dad of the little girl. This is probably the best, so I don't know if it's all linked, but if it isn't, I would say the first Paper Dolls is my favourite out of them all at the moment. So Paper Dolls Chapter 2, Split Personality. She's safe, she's here, Molly. She's safe.
Oh, you're safe.
Are you here to see my dad? I think he's sick.
Sure,
Can you let me in?
Okay, I guess you're not. He's locked himself in his bedroom.
Let me talk to him. Oh, great, thanks. So that's Molly's room.
Oh God! Oh God, what the hell has happened to me?
Jack? Please say that's you in there.
What the hell's going on? Why do I look like a terrible, fat old man?
I think we're both having the same nightmare.
Who the hell are you? Why do you sound like me?
Just open the door.
Jesus H. Christ! You've stolen my body!
I don't want it. Give me my body back.
Wait.
What, I recognise this face in the mirror.
This is your body. That must be you, the bloke who brings the post!
I think we're getting somewhere. It's John, remember?
Help! Help!
Shut up! What the hell are you doing? Your dad's a little bit unwell, so I'm going to take you to school. That's all right, isn't it?
Sure. What's wrong with my dad?
It's fine. He just hit his head on the sink, you know, when he was cleaning his teeth. I told him to have a little lie down.
But Mr. Gilbert said if you have concussion, you shouldn't sleep because you might not wake up again.
He doesn't have concussion.
But are you a doctor, Jack?
Sure.
Is Dad gonna have to go to hospital again?
Don't worry. He's fine.
Just... he has to go to the doctor about his heart sometimes.
Trust me, Mo. He'll be fine.
You've never called me Mole before. Will you make sure Dad's okay when I'm at school? He can't have fried food. He isn't allowed.
Well, I'm just going to pop home after this to check on him.
Or cheesecake. He'll ask you for it, but you say no.
Hey, Molly. Hello, whoever you are.
Hey, Shaz. This is Jack.
Hello, Jack. Molly, where's your dad?
He hit his head on the sink and has concussion.
Oh my God!
So, Jack brought me to school while he sleeps it off.
Thanks for that colourful interpretation there. He's fine, he's just a bit ill.
Who are you again?
I told you, he's Jack.
Oh, yeah. Right, come on then, off you go. You're going to be late otherwise.
Okay.
Okay, what's really happened to John? Why the hell are you taking his daughter to school?
Okay, I can explain.
You better. I'm calling the police.
I'm, John's brother.
He doesn't have a brother.
Well, that's what he tells people. The truth is, he had a falling out years ago. Look, if you don't believe me, ask something that only someone close to John would know.
I'm not playing games.
Please.
Well, what's John's mom called?
Jane Smith.
Biggest phobia?
Riding the teacups. Makes him feel woozy.
You're really John's brother?
I am. Look, I'm glad I bumped into you, actually. He asked whether you could tell Clive he won't be in today.
He's going to be in the shit for that. But sure, I can tell him.
Thanks, Shaz. Shazia. I appreciate it.
John's so fragile. I often say he could use some help around the house.
Yep. That's our John. You're not going to scream at me again, are you? He's done a runner.
Okay, so this is the conversation between Jack before he switched body. So it says here, it arrived, oh no, not this again, lol, with an Amy. I'm telling you, high nutrition powdered meal replacements are the future, 6-month supply. You maniac, how do you afford all this junk? Money for spending, I don't know, I'll start saving in my 30s. Lol, you're an inspiration to us all. Oh man, just seen this sick quadcopter racing drone for sale online. Professional quality, high torque motors. You up to anything this weekend? There's this cool new basement vape shop that's open, super exclusive. Okay, working this weekend, I'm afraid. Got a really important job interview to prepare for. Oh nice, you moving jobs? No, it's a promotion. Ah, awesome, what's the new role? Just something more senior, can't really say any more than that, I'm afraid. Oh, ooh, secrets, I like it. Jack, where are you? There's some weirdo here who knows my name and keeps talking about you. Who the hell is he? Walk away from him. Just walk away from him, I'll be there soon. Hurry up, this guy gives me the creeps.
Jack, what the hell?
Amy, it's me! I'm Jack!
He's my crazy uncle. Sorry, I'm pretty sure he's high.
How does he know my name?
He's lying. Amy, it's me! We've been friends forever!
Hadn't thought of that? Oh crap,
I guess I told him about you.
Why? What did you tell him?
That you're a good friend, good mentor, that you're nice.
Oh, you know, just that you're really nice, that you're a nice person, that you're really good at running.
Your favourite ice cream's rum and raisin, your favourite sport is basketball, you secretly smoke, but you never tell anybody.
Shut up! Did you seriously tell him all this shit about me?
He read my diary. Go with that one.
No. I, keep a diary. And he read it. The bastard. Oh well, I'll look after him. Why don't you go to,
Work?
Don't go! Amy! Amy, help me! I need your help!
Great idea. Sorry again about this. It's nothing personal. You just need a cup of coffee to straighten him out.
Yeah. Bye.
Amy! Jack! Stay away from me. You've done this. You've put a spell on me or something. You're evil.
Don't be ridiculous. Just stop, will ya? We need to talk about what's happened.
Just leave me alone. Oh, my body feels so weird. Jesus, don't you ever exercise?
Yeah, that's my body telling you to slow the hell down.
I can't even look at you. This is so messed up.
It's the same for me as it is for you, you know. Come on. I'll buy you a coffee. Have you got any idea how this might have happened?
No, oddly enough, this is my first time swapping bodies.
Something would have triggered this. Something that connects the two of us. Something spiritual? Or witchcraft?
No, I don't believe in any of that crap. Jesus. What are they going to say at work?
Well, I'm you, right? I've got your phone here. Let me call in sick for you.
Actually, not a bad idea. Okay, look for Sonia in my contacts. She's the receptionist at work. Tell her I've got the squits or something.
Maybe I'll improvise. Okay. It's ringing.
Superfab Games. Sonia speaking.
Oh, hi, Sonia. It's Jack. I've got a wobbly tummy and can't make it in today.
Ah, Skyver. No worries, I'll tell Derek. Enjoy your lie-in.
No, really. I'm very poorly.
So you say. Hey, hang on a minute, your phone's buzzing.
Answer it. Say you're me.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I see, yeah. Okay, thanks.
Who was it?
Who's your daughter's school? I said to let them know in future if you plan to keep Molly home for the day.
Such an idiot. I shouldn't have taken her to school. She must have been so confused about everything.
Well, you did drop her off in my body. I mean, she possibly thought that was a little bit weird.
Shut up and help me look for her.
Hey, relax. Look, she's probably just in the park, right? Playing on the swings, like, you know, like a kid. You need to chill out.
She must like the swings. Okay, let's try that first.
It feels seriously weird being here. Ooh, everything jiggles about as I move.
Yeah, well, give it 15 years and you'll feel the same. Actually, why am I answering that? We need to find Molly.
Mate, she's probably just drinking cider behind a tree somewhere.
She's 8.
Huh. Alcohol-free cider?
That's just awesome.
Dad!
There you are. Thank God.
Oh, hi Jack. Nice to see you.
This is going to take some explaining.
So I didn't go to school. Am I in trouble?
What? We're cool. No worries.
Molly, promise me you'll never do that again. You scared me to death.
Why are you both being so weird? Dad, I was worried you were poorly, so I wanted to go home. But then I got scared you'd be angry.
Are you going to tell her or am I?
There's something we need to talk to you about. Let's get you home.
How come Jack's here?
I think you should ask John that. I mean, Jack.
We have something to tell you that affects all three of us.
Is it about our post?
Okay, let me see. Oh, you know on Halloween, where everyone dresses up in different clothes, pretends to be someone else? Well, this is a little bit like that.
What?
Our brains have got swapped.
What he's trying to say is that we seem to be in each other's bodies. I'm me, your dad.
And that makes me Jack, not Dad. Make sense?
You've swapped brains?
Yes.
You're my dad?
Yeah.
And this isn't a joke?
No.
Okay.
Chicken dippers. Solid dinner choice, John.
They're the business.
So, what happens now?
Guess we figure out how to fix this.
Sure. Got any ideas?
Dad, you've got a sauce down your front.
That shirt's limited edition.
It's alright. It'll come out in the wash.
You both look a bit of a state. You should dress each other up properly.
It's true. We need to swap wardrobes.
Okay, let's see what I've got to work with. She's a smart kid.
Yeah. Very understanding.
How do you put up with feeling out of breath all the time?
It's not so
I don't know how my clothes look so bad. We're going to have to perform a wardrobe transplant on you.
Don't you love it, guys, where you're, hang on a second. Don't you love it when your chair falls over? Right. So we're going into this big building.
Go and get some clothes from the wardrobe in my bedroom. Right, well, it's been quite a day. I should probably be getting to bed soon.
Well, you can't stay here.
Of course I can. It's my place.
Jack, everybody thinks you're me. It'll look too suspicious if I'm alone with Molly.
So what are you saying? You want me to move in?
Sorry. None of this is ideal.
The more I think this through, the more problems there are. What about work? I can't keep calling in sick. I'm guessing you have a job too.
Well, I know, but I just haven't got that far yet. If you've got a suggestion, let's hear it.
On Monday, we're going to have to cover for each other. I'm going to have to pretend to be you, and you're going to have to pretend to be me.
Sounds like a plan. Trophy earned, split personality.
The next station is Cobbett Square.
Previously on Last Stop.
You right, babe?
Yeah, just had a long day.
My babe's saving the world again, is she?
The most exciting desk job there is.
See, you've met Amy.
Is that her?
She's getting fast-tracked.
What?
I've decided to include Amy in the selection process. Let's see who comes out on top.
So she's having an affair with some guy that she is like a neighbour to, while she's got a kid and she's got a partner sleeping in her bed with her. Which I hope she gets found out about personally. We've got to make that decision. If we have got it, we need to come clean. If we can obviously decide that for her, that would be a great option. Domestic affairs, unfaithful.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, it's the traitor. How's life inside the military-industrial complex? Blown up any babies with your death robots this week?
No, sorry. But hey, maybe when you overthrow the government, you can have me thrown in the gulag. That might cheer you up.
All I see in the news these days is robots. Robots killing people, robots taking jobs, robots having sex with people. You know, in my day, we'd have balloted if someone tried to give a job to a bloody robot. Strong industrial action is what we need.
How's the ticker? You been doing your exercises like Dr. Lund recommended?
That's another thing that's gone to the dogs. The state of the health service in this country.
It's a bit stuffy in here. Should we get some air?
Nini, you're just trying to shut me up? Well, I won't fall for it.
I guess I'll feed the pigeons without you then.
Well, don't dawdle. Lead on. Why do I never get to see my grandson?
He came over the other week.
But you come over here every day.
And aren't you lucky to have such a devoted daughter? Your allotment doing okay?
Bastards took it away from me.
Christ's sake. What did you do this time?
The fascists closed ranks and forced me out. Didn't have the stomach for my radical proposals.
And there it is.
Here you go, comrades. Get your beaks around this manky old bread.
Dad, I wanted to ask something.
I call these two Tony and Alistair. Mangy old bear.
Did you and Mum ever have any problems?
What?
I don't know, I was just wondering. You and Mum were married for 40 years. That's a long time to be with one person.
Where did you get that idea? Our marriage was strong. Your mother shone like gold. You know, she saw the beauty in all things, Nini. No matter how cracked and broken. Spending 40 years seeing the world through her eyes was a privilege.
She was always so patient with us. Do you remember that mobile we made together? The one I tore down in a stroke.
Seabirds of the British Isles. I got it from the RSPD. Oh, your mother loved coming here to feed the birds. No, everything took a turn for the worse when she left us.
I know, Dad.
You had a loving family. I don't know why you turned out like you did.
It's getting chilly. We should get you back inside.
Not enough of me, I see. Okay, take me home. I imagine you're in a hurry to get back to work.
No, I'm done for the day.
Good. You'll have time for a cuppa then. I had Julia come round here the other day. You know, Julia from the book club. Anyway, she was trying to get me to sponsor a boy to climb some hill in South America. Can you believe the cheek of it? Does climbing a mountain, let alone traveling all the way to Argentina, have to do with charity? They've got it the wrong way round. I'm not paying for someone to have a lavish holiday. Who do they think they are? It's an insult, to be honest. And if you want a holiday, you could have a weekend in Wales like the rest of us. Don't be shy, I'll have a... Keep it coming. A little more.
Seriously.
Nini, fetch your chocolate biscuits.
What is this?
Ecstasy tablets. Environmental considerations. Exposed building with large windows, vulnerable to outside surveillance, sight lines obscured though. Okay. Concealed packages. Doesn't seem to be hiding anything on person. No hidden merchandise, safe to assume I've found his entire stash. No signs of a wiretap either. Police haven't got to him first. Okay. Eye condition doesn't appear bloodshot, pupils not dilated. No residual signs of intoxication. Seems compos mentis by dad's standards at least. Acceptable. Are these real?
Is this what I think it is?
Put it away, poking around in other people's business.
These are drugs. Class A drugs.
Oh, stop being such a wet blanket. They're therapeutic. You know, I use them scientifically.
I just can't fathom it. You, of all people, why would you?
They're psychedelics. Safer than riding a bus, you know. I take them to broaden my mind.
Did someone sell you these?
Oh, so the stuffed shirt is taking an interest, huh? You want some too? Try one of mine if you like.
No, I mean, just tell me who the dealer is.
Oh, you wouldn't believe the things I've seen, Nini. A bizarre city in the middle of the desert with strange beings with red and green skin. And a huge flower with glowing walls. Trippy, huh?
Tell me who sold these to you, or I swear I'm gonna walk out right now.
Calls himself Spider. He was very easy to find. I looked him up online at the library. Here, I'll write down his phone number.
So Felix is a guy she's having an affair with. Did you see that documentary about Thatcher last night? Thought it was pretty good. Didn't see it? You free tonight? Got plans this evening, but can meet up for lunch if you like. I'm swinging by yours, you better be in. Excuse me. Ooh, dominant. As it happens, I am in. Just got back from work, was thinking of going to the supermarket to pick up some dinner, but we could eat out if you like. Haven't got time for that, only got an hour, then I'm gone. Ha, feisty, is this a booty call then? If you like. Ha, so eat out, eh? Yeah, or could get takeaway or something. Oh wait, sorry, totally missed what you were going for there. Hee, you're dirty, man. Well, I can show you some of my quality bedside manner again if you want. Sorry, just I'm not sure if that last message got sent or not. Not used to this new phone. Sorry, just got this now. Was on the tube. Be at yours in about 15 minutes. Ah, okay, can't stop thinking of last night. Be forceful, tease him, no fuss. Coming over. Put in the bin, stop taking them, I'll be back. Stop
Dad,
taking
I've got to go. Don't do any more of those. Promise.
All right, off you pop.
So she's going to have what I assume to be another affair. don't understand why people, I know it's a game, but why people cheat is beyond me.
Can I help you?
It's the kid. I know her, we've not met. Yeah, get Felix.
You're Wendy. Nice to meet you. I just popped over to see your dad.
Play
I'm
cool.
Mina, your dad's friend.
I know who you are.
Awkward. Try and be civil, Felix told her.
Oh, good. Well, going anywhere nice?
Nope.
I feel like we've got off on the wrong foot. Maybe we can start over? Not now, obviously, but another time.
Sure. I like your wedding ring, by the way.
Hey, you. Didn't expect to see you today.
Did you tell your daughter I'm married?
Is that a problem?
How much does she know?
I don't keep secrets from her. She's a grown-up girl.
Oh well. I'd probably hate me in her shoes.
Probably.
No need to sugarcoat it. Anyway, you gonna invite me in?
So it's all linking together. So that girl that we'll play as in the next game after this chapter
Hello, Mr. Spider. Good to
is
meet
the
you.
girl.
How are you?
Is this a wind-up or something?
I'm looking for some gear. Can you help out or not?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And there's that guy.
Oh, well, that's a shame. If you're not interested in my money, I'll have to phone that other guy.
Come to the alley off Cherry Tree Lane in about 30 minutes.
And there was John sitting in the bus stop. Okay, and this is off the actual fella. So, hey babe, can you pick up some milk on your way home? Never mind, I went out and got some. What time you coming home, babe? Sorry, I've been in meetings all day and I'm about to have my phone switched off. I'm on my way back now though. Have you eaten already? Okay, no worries. I was wondering where you were. Yeah, me and Dylan ate earlier. I saved you something though, just in case you haven't eaten yet. Thanks. Sorry there's gonna be some late nights this week. A lot going on at work. I understand. Thanks. Hey babe, I've popped out to pick Dylan up from karate class just in case you're wondering where I am when you get home. I can't remember if you said, but are you eating at your dad's tonight? I bought enough for you anyway. If you let me know what time you'll be back in the next hour or so, we can all eat together. So yes, that would be lovely. I'm just heading over to dad's now. Shouldn't be too long though. If you can hang on, we could eat at around 8ish. Okay, great. Alright, we'll wait for you. Say hello to Sam here for me. Can you wait for me? Eat without me, test the water. Can you wait for me? Dan, really sorry about this, but I've been called into the office last minute. Can you and Dylan wait a little longer? How long are you going to be? Better to under-promise. Optimistic. Probably not longer than half an hour. Okay, well, we can wait for you. It would be nice to eat as a family. At least once this week. Do you think you can be here before 9? Prepare him for disappointment. I think that should be fine, but if I'm going to be a bit late, I'll let you know, and please just eat without me. I don't want you to both starve. For some reason, it wouldn't let me read the last bit of that dialogue. It's a bit of a shame. But we're getting the gist of it anyway.
Are you the bird on the phone?
Who else would I be?
Let's do this then. What are you after?
Really, a primary school? Intimidating, belittling.
Okay. Shut shut up and pay attention. You've had a good run. You've made a bit of money. But you're done. You're not going to be selling any more of that crap around here. And if I learn otherwise, I'm going to get nasty.
You what?
A bit slow on the uptake, eh, Spider? Let me put it more clearly. If you sell drugs again, I'll absolutely obliterate you.
Got some mouth on you. Jog on, love, before I take it to heart.
Oh, Spider. You're such a weak, pathetic little man.
You serious?
Bad posture has a habit of slouching. His centre of balance will be off, likely caused from lack of anaerobic exercise. Weak bicep and forearm, overall poor physical strength. Muscle mass inconsistency between both arms suggests masturbation abuse. Lovely. Increased pit body odour indicative of chronic nerves. Pigeon legs, severe muscle deficiency in quadriceps, risk of powerful lower strike extremely low. Halitosis, undisciplined approach to oral hygiene, yellow stains on teeth and lips indicative of nicotine abuse, suggests a weak-minded opponent. Pathetic.
Ow, ow, yeah, that's my arm.
Gavin Briggs, flat 114, Oriel House, the Villas. Very nice. You've done well for yourself.
You've just been outed by Mina. Make myself clear, follow my instructions, naughty boy. Follow my instructions.
It'd be a good idea if you did as you're told. Don't you, Gavin?
Yeah.
Say again.
Beg pardon?
Yes, absolutely.
Turn you in, pay you a visit, track you down.
Good boy. I'm gonna keep hold of this license, just in case I ever need to hand it in to the authorities.
But you're not the police. Who the hell are you?
Uses language, the bogey woman. Scare him.
Do what I say, and you won't need to find out. Now get lost.
Mina's a bit of a savage, not gonna lie. Still can't...
No woman disrespects Spider. You've got bare bad things coming your way.
Alright, okay. But you just got outed by Mina, so... And you were gonna use a knife against her. You're so dead, if you don't give my driving license back, I'm gonna smash your head in. Gavin, all of this is being recorded as evidence. I suggest you stop. I'm assuming what she said. And mate, if you've just been outed by her and you tried to stab her, I'm pretty sure she's not scared of you. Come on. Do think it's very wrong what she's doing with the affair there.
What are you talking about?
You know, all the extra work you've been doing. You've been getting paid overtime for working so hard, so late.
Why do you always have to work late, Mum?
Is this an intervention?
Mum has a really important job. It's like a big competition where the best win. And Mum is the best.
You're the best as well.
Certainly the best cook in this family.
Right. Bedtime.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Come on, Dylan. I'll tuck you in.
Oh, Dad, can't you do it?
Listen to your mum.
No, that's all right. I'll clean up here.
You take him up. I'm gonna have to cancel tonight.
Why? What's wrong?
I think Dan knows. I don't know, maybe I'm being paranoid.
Look, I don't want to step between you and your family.
That's very noble of you.
So, when can I see you?
Can't do this.
I'm not sure, Felix. Just give me some time.
You know, you need to stop fucking about with someone when you're, you know, when your father's, well, not your father, but when your husband, partner's around and you've got a child with him, it's not right to be doing shit like that. You know, it's a bit of a stupid thing to do, if I'm honest.
Hughes, you didn't disappoint. I had a look through your examination results. They're very strong.
That's great to hear. When do we get started?
Not quite yet. I want to give Amy another shot. We're going to do another round of interviews. Just the two of them.
What? But she has next to no experience. I'm your lead on this.
This assignment means a great deal to me. There's a long personal history attached to this. You can understand why I want to be absolutely sure I have the right person.
Why her, though?
I'm not afraid of a little competition.
Okay. Bring it on.
There she is.
Okay. So is she going for a job interview, or? No, she's already in this job, so it must be some kind of taking a lead of something, like a detective work or something. Which seems to me. Is the case trophy earned unfaithful? That look, you know, and that girl that we're playing as now, Donna Adeliki. That's the guy that woman was having an affair with, and then obviously we see John as we're passing the bus stop, or you know, the character that is in John's body, but you know what I mean by. So these have all got a story that links them together. This is really interesting. I like that.
On Last Stop. Did you see that guy just there? I keep seeing him bringing home different girls, but I've not seen one of them leave.
Let's follow him. I want his number. Holy shit! Get a video of this.
Leg it!
Help!
We need to move. Let's get him inside, out of sight.
Where the hell are you?
Okay, so we're actually going to do this chapter and then we are going to leave it there for this stream. I think it's gone really well so far. It's interesting how it's all interlinked. I like the way the game's set up as well, the way you can decide things. It's been very used to and similar to what we've done in the past, which is also, you know, the kind of game that I was looking for, which hasn't disappointed so far. We're going to play as Stranger Danger, the prisoner. Okay, so where are we meant to be headed? Apart from in the middle of the road. Assuming we turn right. Oh, it shows our path anyway. That's great. Okay.
Here she is.
Right. This is not on. You told Mum you'd text her. You didn't. You said you'd be at Vivek's house. You weren't.
We were worried about you, Donna. Is everything okay?
Just a moment, Ash, I'm not finished. Where the hell were you, Donna? Where are your friends? What prevented you giving us even a courtesy text?
I'm really, really sorry. It won't happen again.
I had to come out here this late. I have work in the morning. Mum's got enough on her plate. You were out with Vivek again, right? Where is he?
I don't know.
I wonder how Vivek's dad feels about his son staying out all hours. Why don't I ask him while we're here? I bet he'll appreciate me knocking on his door in the middle of the night.
We shouldn't bother Vivek's dad. He's poorly. He's got,
Gingivitis.
gingivitis. Or something. Babe, it's pretty late. Perhaps we should all just go home.
Oh, perfect. My fiancé's taking your side now. I don't know what's happened with you, Donna. You're always in your head. You're never at home. You never help around the house.
Okay, I get it. I'm a total screw-up. Are you happy now? Let's just talk about this in the morning.
Fine. I've done all I can. You two can sort it out amongst yourselves.
So I'm assuming she's got two mums.
I know Em can come on a bit strong at times. But she loves you. She has your best interests at heart.
I know, Ash. Can we please just drop it, though?
You seem a bit anxious. Has something happened?
Just tired.
I'm not your sister. I'm not going to ask where you were. But you can always tell me if you're in trouble.
So this isn't obviously her mum then. This might be her sister's fiance.
I promise. Nothing to worry about.
So obviously the police officer must be her sister, and then this person that's on the bus with her is...
I love your sister, Donna. I just want us all to be safe and get along.
Happy and safe. Got it.
You're sure nothing happened tonight? There's nothing wrong?
100%.
Okay. Let's get ourselves home before I get a scolding too.
Okay, so let's have a look at all these texts. Viv, you skiving? Yeah, Viv. Fun face, I'm gonna say, or fun emoji. Form room should be interesting tomorrow. You'll have to fill me in on the goss. Ha. It's okay. I've got the perfect excuse. Grandma's funeral. You've used that one before. Yeah, but this time it could be from my mum's side. Cool face. You're sick. Emma's okay. Doesn't suspect anything. How's it going over there, guys? I tried phone both of you, but you're not picking up. Getting a bit worried. Please text back. You got me really worried, guys. Text me back, seriously. They've probably been abducted or something. Or something's happened.
Still haven't heard back from him. He's probably with Becky. Do you think they should? Definitely.
You seen that Bill and Wendy are going out together?
I thought they were already seeing each other.
No, they've been seeing each other for a
Okay,
bit,
so
but now
they're all
actually
good
going
actually.
out.
Bill's such a player. I wonder how long that will last.
Hey, been trying to text you all night.
We had to go off the grid. I smashed my phone so they couldn't use my GPS.
My phone's out of battery. How did it go with your sister?
Things are getting a bit tense at home. Couldn't be worse timing, to be honest.
Why? What's wrong?
Nah, forget it. It's fine. Has he said anything yet?
Not a peep. He just sat there staring at us. Pretty weird.
I didn't dare sleep. I don't trust Viv's not tying skills.
Hey!
Can't believe how tired I am. Did you bring any food?
How can you think of food right now?
We've been here all night.
I'm pretty hungry too. Okay, let's get some supplies. We could do with tying the fella up a bit more securely.
Cool. Becky, you stay here. Me and Viv will head out.
Hang on, that's bullshit. You just got here. How about you stay and me and Viv go?
It's cool, I'll watch him. You both go and bring back some food. And some zip ties or something.
Oh. Yeah. Sure.
Come on already. I'm getting hangry.
So, you and Vivek stayed up the entire night. What did you get up to?
You didn't mention anything about me to your sister last night, yeah?
Why would I do that?
Just, it was self-defense, yeah? And he's not dead or anything, so it's not even a crime, really?
Don't worry. I didn't say anything.
It was Viv's idea to tie him up, and if you hadn't got stuck on that fence or whatever, we wouldn't even be in this situation.
Guess we're not going to school today.
Screw school. It's the least of our problems.
Sure,
What are we getting again? Some stuff to tie the guy up with and some sort of weapon.
Yeah. Why don't you leave the talking to me?
As if I would actually say it like that.
Hi, can I have a Stanley knife, a roll of duct tape, and a bunch of double thick zip ties?
How old are you? You two be in school?
It's a teacher training day.
Right. Wear your school uniform every day, do you?
Listen, we just want this stuff and we'll leave. If you want to dob us into our school, go ahead. We don't care.
Oh, maybe a little.
I'm just pulling your leg, girls. I did my fair share of skiving when I was your age. But I can't sell you this knife. You're not old enough.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
That went well.
Oh, it's fine. I nicked all that stuff when we first walked in there, just in case.
Oh, you little thief!
Come on, let's not hang about. I'm not exactly thrilled about walking around town with all this murder stationery on us.
Okay, well that doesn't look
Mr.
good.
Hughes.
What are you two doing here? Why aren't you at school?
Isn't that one of their dads or something? Not their dads, but...
Yeah. Sorry, we're just running a bit late. Becky, wanted some company regarding a medical issue. Nothing serious, just a bit, personal.
Right. Thanks, Donna.
I take it you got permission to leave the school premises? I'll make a phone call to your form tutors to check, shall I?
Donna? Family problems?
Look, I don't have time for this. Just get back to school and we'll talk about this another time.
Too close.
You've got crap chat, that's your problem.
Piss off. I got us out of that, didn't I?
Yeah, well done. Come on, let's just get some food and go back. Do you think it would be weird if I asked Vivek out?
Whoa! Out of nowhere?
Yeah, he's a sweetie. Would it be weird?
I don't know. Might be a bit weird. Up to you.
That's what I thought too at first. But opposites can attract, can't they? And I could use a good roll around.
Why not? Don't know unless you're trying.
What's up? You've gone quiet.
I'm fine.
Don't be weird. What's going on?
Sorry. I'm just worried about the stranger and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Shit! We forgot to get Viv anything to eat.
Oh, just don't mention it to him. He's probably forgotten anyway.
Hey!
Donna forgot to get you any food.
That's not fair!
No worries. Probably should head back anyway. I'll get food at home.
If it's any consolation, we did manage to get hold of a box cutter and a bunch of cable ties.
Okay. I guess we can tie him up a bit more securely. Okay, he's not going anywhere for now.
Can we be sure he won't bust out of these restraints? Who knows what he's capable of?
Yeah, but these are double thick zip ties.
I really need to go.
Me too. Need to figure out a good excuse for a bin on the way home.
I'll walk with you.
Donna, you okay staying here while we're gone?
Yeah. You go get some sleep.
We'll be back as soon as we can. I just need to make an appearance for Dad.
Did he say anything while you were looking after him?
Nope. I did try talking to him, but not a word.
Hey, hot stranger. We're going now. Please don't eat our friend.
Okay, see you guys later.
Bye, Donna. Come on, Viv.
This is stupid. We should have just called the police last night. Probably would have got away with a caution, maybe an ASBO at most. I think that ship sailed now, hasn't it? What do you think? Yeah, that's what I thought. You gonna be quiet the whole time? You scared of me or something? Or is that your tactic? To throw me off guard? Yeah, that's your plan, isn't it? To hope that I'll feel guilty and set you free. For what it's worth, I am sorry that you're in this situation. It's not ideal for either of us.
Is Becky your friend?
So you can speak. And apparently, you know Becky.
Is Becky your friend?
Yeah. I mean, do you know Becky?
Of course.
Oh, you do?
She hit me. She's why I'm with you now.
Yep, that's Becky. So you don't really know her then?
Could I stretch my legs a moment?
You must think I was born yesterday.
I would have asked your friends last night, but they were too deep in their own conversation.
Oh, go on then. I'll take the bait. What were they talking about?
My legs are stiff.
If I let you walk around a bit, do you think you can be a bit more straightforward with me?
I can try.
Okay. Up you get then. You can have 10 minutes. Come on then. Tell me what I want to know.
They were very animated with each other.
Yeah?
This matters to you, doesn't it?
We had a deal, remember?
Do you find it difficult looking up to people?
What is this, therapy? Please. I get enough of that from my sister.
Emma?
How'd you know that?
You mentioned her last night.
Oh, right. The phone call. Bit nosy, aren't you?
I'm interested.
That's the sort of thing Emma would say. You two should hang out.
Okay.
Nice try. She's a cop, so she's not coming anywhere near this place.
I see.
The thing is with her is that she treats me like a child to insult me, and then expects me to be a grown-up when it suits her. I can't win.
Sounds like you hate her.
Hate is way too far. We just don't get on. At all. Put it this way. If we weren't related, we wouldn't even know each other.
You'd be better on your own.
What are you saying?
I think I would like to sit down now.
Sorry guys, 1 second.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
When we saw you last night swimming, something very bizarre happened. What was that?
I enjoyed our talk earlier.
That's not an answer.
If you promise not to tell anyone, maybe I could show you.
Okay, go for it.
Come a little closer.
Hey.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Are you alright, Donna?
He was just about to show me his superpowers, weren't you?
Okay. Getting a little weird in here.
So now you've gone quiet all of a sudden? Because of Becky? Don't worry, she's not going to hurt you.
Stop pissing around. It's not funny. We're in some real shit here, Donna.
Viv wouldn't believe me.
Viv thinks the Queen is a lizard. I don't think that counts for much.
Is he on his way?
No, I texted to say he was in shit with his dad.
He didn't text me.
How long are we going to keep this up? Moise is throwing a sick house party tonight. Everyone's going to be there.
Everyone but us. Sorry, I gotta head home. We can talk about it tomorrow when Viv's here. Hey, Ash. Where is everybody?
Your mum was feeling a bit poorly, so took herself to bed. Emma's out at the moment.
Oh, she's not looking for me, is she? I'm sorry I'm late. I had to stay behind at school.
No, she's just feeling a little anxious. Nothing to do with you.
Okay. Well, I'm off to bed. See ya.
How was school today?
Yeah, good.
I thought if you had to stay late, you must have had detention.
Oh. Yeah, I did, but it's fine. Anyway, probably should we get to bed?
Where's your school bag, Donna?
Must have left it somewhere.
Oh, I see you've decided to grace us with your presence.
She's been at detention, apparently.
How's Mum?
She's fine. By the way, thanks for cooking dinner tonight. We all really enjoyed it.
Hang on, guys.
Someone's in a bit of a mood.
Perhaps give your sister some space this evening, Donna.
Hey, it's a free country. I can do what I like.
I've enough to worry about without dealing with you again tonight, Donna. You're late home again. After all the palaver of last night.
Okay, studying. Let's
I
go
was
for that.
revising for my GCSEs with Vivek.
I thought you said you were at detention.
It's always Becky and Vivek, beginning to think they matter more to you than your own family.
I'm sick of this. I'm going out.
Where are you going?
Oh, none of your damn business!
Texting message.
Something's
Why's your
wrong.
phone off? Call me back when you get this. I'm on my way over.
Didn't realise we were just waiting there, guys. I do apologise for that. Something definitely strange about this guy who we've tied up.
What are you doing back here?
It's all right, we can swap. Feel free to go to Moise's party.
Seriously?
Yeah. Go and have fun.
Awesome.
He give you any trouble?
Nah. You heard from Viv? I wonder if he can make Moises too.
Dunno. Haven't heard from him in a while.
I'll give him a call.
I tried calling you earlier.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'd switched it off to save battery.
Catch you later, Becky.
Okay, cool. See you later.
You seem upset.
I'm fine.
Is it your sister?
Yes. And that's the last we're going to talk about it.
I thought we could continue our conversation from earlier.
Okay. Let's get something straight here. I'm not your mate. We're not going to be friends at the end of this. So you should be careful about pissing me off right now. Unless you want to see the bottom of that pool.
I understand.
It's better for both of us if we don't say anything more now.
Donna?
This is my life.
You asked me a question yesterday.
You could have escaped. What are you still doing here?
You wanted to see what it is that I can do. You used to want to see.
Yes.
Then loosen my restraints.
Fuck. Is he an angel or something, or?
Ash! What are you doing here?
I had a suspicion you were keeping a secret. I was worried about you.
I really wish you hadn't have come.
So I followed you down here. Waited outside to see if you'd come out.
I don't know what to say.
I need to get Emma.
Ash, wait! Oh my god, someone stop her! Please, Ash! Stop a second! I can explain everything!
Okay, so we're dealing with something magical or mythical or some sort, by the looks of things. Trophy earned, the prisoner. Okay, and we are going to leave it there. I'm assuming it's auto saves. Yeah, I'm going to assume it auto-saves personally. So I don't want to be going into something that I can't get out of. Gonna have to go with it. Okay. So let's see what happens if we resume it from here. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's a massive relief. Right, we are going to leave the game now, guys. Really good game, really interesting game so far. Interesting how it's all interlinked. It's obviously not like a Spider-Man kind of game, but you know, it's mainly all based storyline. The storyline is really good at the moment. It's really interesting how it's all interlinked. I do like the John character. I find that quite funny, especially with the business bit before. But we are going to leave it there, guys. We are going to end the stream for our part 1. I'm not sure when we will be streaming this again, but I am really enjoying it. So we've done 2 chapters so it'd be classed as chapter 2, or in chapter 3 now, where we'd be starting. We've done 6, it's like mini episodes, I'd say. So we've done like, you've got 3 sections of a chapter 1, and you've obviously got 3 sections for chapter 2. So yes, it's hard to explain, but you know, you've seen it, the layout of the game. But anyway, I am going to be getting off now, and I will catch you in the next stream. Hope you really enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it as always. But see you in the next one.